Are the rising costs everywhere really making you rethink your next move? Well, today I'm going to be unpacking the cost of living here in Portland, Texas, and I'm going to be covering the essentials like groceries, transportation, utilities, healthcare, and housing costs. So if you are considering Portland, stick around because I'm going to be getting into the actual expenses within this community. Hey everyone, I'm Lezli Milner, your local real estate agent here in the Coastal Bend. And if you are considering a move to the Portland, Texas area, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Give this video a like and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you can stay updated on all the weekly content that I put out about the Coastal Bend. And if you have any questions during this video, be sure to drop them in the comments below and I'll make sure I answer them for you. And with that said, let's get into the cost of living here in Portland, Texas. Portland is a growing community here in South Texas, and it's just about 10 to 15 minutes from Corpus Christi, right across the Harbor Bridge. And Portland has around 20,000 people, and it is constantly growing. It's attracting new businesses, and more people are really looking to call it home. And Portland is known for the family-friendly atmosphere, the excellent schools, and their business environment, really making it a popular choice for people considering relocation. And whether you're single or you have a family, Portland really offers a welcoming community for everyone with a cost of living that's 5% lower than the national average. Starting off with groceries, which is a huge part of our daily lives, and Portland residents really enjoy this advantage here because grocery prices in Portland are 14% lower than the national average. And when you look at the specific prices at the store, you're going to find that milk costs around $2.40 a gallon, and a 12-pack of eggs is priced around $2.58. And then you have a loaf of bread that can run you anywhere from $2.50 all the way upwards of $3. It really just depends on the brand that you buy. And adding to this convenience here, shopping options are expanding in Portland with the arrival of the new Target, and it is set to open in early of June of this year. And just giving you guys a bigger picture, a single adult in Portland spends on average of around, I would say, $2,700 annually on food, while you have a family of four that spends about $7,700. And to give you context of across the state of Texas, the average annual food spending is slightly higher for a single adult, being around $2,900, and then you have a family of four that spends close to around $8,300. And then you go nationwide, and these figures jump words up about to $3,200 for a single adult and around $9,300 for a family of four. So Portland does have an advantage when you are looking at this as a factor in your move here. We just covered the grocery expenses. Now let's get into another critical aspect of the living costs in Portland, which are the utilities. Now let's take a look at what it costs to keep your home comfortable and functional here, because utility costs in Portland might catch you a little bit off guard because they are around 18% higher than the national average. Now, this increase is typical here in the Coastal Bend area due to several factors, including the climate and the regional pricing differences here. Now, your average monthly energy bill might be around $200. It might be more, it might be less, but remember, this can vary with the size of your home, the number of people in your home, and your personal energy usage. Now, expect to pay more during the summertime months because that's when the air conditioning is going to be going nonstop due to the warmer temperatures. And something to take note of is that the city of Portland manages your water, your recycle, and your trash services. So for those who are needing gas services, CenterPoint Energy is going to be your provider here since the city of Portland does not supply gas services. Now that we have looked at the higher utility costs, let's shift our gears to the transportation factor, because getting around Portland and to the surrounding areas can affect your budget differently. So let's get into what you can expect for the area. And transportation in Portland can ease some of your cost concerns, as it generally is 7% lower than the national average, and gas prices here are quite reasonable, currently averaging around $3.22 per gallon, which is slightly less than the state average, which is around $3.27, and it's well below the national average, which is $3.67. And also, if you're thinking about auto insurance for your vehicle, Portland has a variety of auto insurance providers, so you'll definitely want to shop around to find the best rates that fit your needs. And for those who prefer not to drive, there is a regional transportation bus that's provided by Corpus Christi, and this ensures you have public access to public transportation, making stops throughout Portland and helping you reach nearby areas easily. So I just covered the transportation costs. Now let's shift our focus to another crucial aspect of daily life in Portland, which is healthcare. And let's get into how the medical expenses here compared to other places. Now, healthcare in Portland is notably more affordable, being approximately 19% lower than the national average. And a typical doctor visit might cost you around $100, just depending on your health insurance. And it's important to note that there are no major hospitals within Portland itself. There are several medical clinics and emergency rooms available, but if you need more extensive medical services, the nearest hospital is only 15 minutes of a drive over the Harbor Bridge, and that's to Christian Spawn Hospital on Shoreline Drive here in Corpus Christi. And dental visits in Portland start around $80, and you have a standard eye exam that costs anywhere from $90 to $100. Again, it really just depends on your health insurance coverage on what you're going to be paying at these visits. Now that we've covered the healthcare costs, let's turn our attention to perhaps the most important factor for many of you considering a move, which would be the housing costs. And we're going to see how the housing market in Portland is compared to other areas. And in Portland, you'll find that housing is a little more budget friendly compared to many other places, with costs around 4% lower than the national average. And the average home price here in Portland is around $256,000, which is quite reasonable compared to the national average being around $385,000, and the Texas average of a home being around $348,000. And even when you compare Portland's average home price to Corpus Christi's average home price, which is around $260,000, it really offers a competitive pricing between the two cities. And currently the housing market here in Portland offers a healthy inventory of around 4.5 months, which really provides good choices for potential home buyers. If you are looking to purchase, now might be a great time to explore what Portland has to offer. And lastly, it is also important to note that due to the coastal conditions here, you'll most likely need both flood and wind insurance. So that covers the key factors that impact the cost of living here in Portland, Texas, which include groceries, utilities, transportation, healthcare, and housing costs. Now, I hope this overview helps you get an idea on what to expect if you are considering moving to this community. And if you are looking for more details or considering that move, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below for you. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Give this video a like and click that notification bell so that way you can stay updated with all my weekly videos about the Coastal Bend. Again, I'm Lezli Milner, and I'll see you in the next video.